5, 9.5, 210.
5, 9, 210.
4, 4, 1.
Okay.
9 and 3-inch head. 8.5-inch dick. 8.5-inch dick. 8.5-inch dick. 8.5-inch dick.
Tomlinson a block. He's going deep and he's got him. D.K. Metcalf gets it. Can they protect Dalton? Puts an arrow under it to the end zone. It's caught. Picture perfect dive from Dalton.
Rodgers the fake. Throw on. Staying inbounds. Yes, touchdown.
And now pitches downfield. In stride. Keon Coleman. They're down in 7. This one is launched from McLaurin. Touchdown.
What a week 3 of NFL football we had. There is so much to get into. It's winners and losers time, unless you're Jerry Jones, in which case it's more like wieners and losers time. But before we get to any of that, please like and subscribe to help this little channel of mine grow, preferably 8.5 inches, and turn on those notifications so that you don't miss an upload. Here we go, the segment that nobody wanted, but I'm bringing it back anyways. It's time for winners and losers of the Week 3 NFL season. The segment where I tell you who's a winner and who's a loser. No, not based on scoreboard, because that would be obvious. And good thing too, because this week we've got winners that feel like losers. We got losers that kind of have something to build on, to be honest with you. And let's start there. I mean, honestly, I know that the Cowboys are bummed, but it was 28-6 in the fourth quarter. The fact that the final score was 28-25, I'm sorry, but we've got to find some love for the Cowboys here. So my first winner for the Cowboys, other than whoever Jerry Jones was talking about that has an 8.5-inch schlong, because, well, that guy's already a winner. But my winner for the Cowboys is the onside kick.
I'm by winning.
The Cowboys pulled off the first successful onside kick under the new rules. As you know, this year the only way to go for an onside kick is to declare it in the fourth quarter if your team is down. Otherwise, no onside kick for you.
Nothing for you.
So winner is the onside kick for actually working in these new bizarre rules. Loser, Jerry Jones evaluation metrics. While Jamie Foxx was live streaming, Jerry Jones was caught on camera saying this.
5, 9.5, 210.
5, 9, 210.
4, 4, 1.
Okay.
9 and 3-inch head. 8.5-inch dick.
Which immediately caused Fox to stop the live stream. It sounds like Jerry was rattling off combine stats and metrics and numbers, the same kinds of numbers that every team keeps track of: 40-yard dash time, vertical leap, height, weight. But for Jerry, it seems like there's one more metric.
8.5-inch dick.
Jerry's like, I don't need to know the exact number. I just need to know, are we talking standard ballpark or are we talking jumbo? And you know, this got me thinking, maybe we got it wrong all those years ago. Maybe Brett Favre wasn't trying to send a dick pic. He just wanted to play for the Cowboys and didn't have Jerry Jones' number. He was like, hey lady, I know that you're in the media. Think you could give me a hand here? Granted, looking back, that was a poor choice in words. On a similar note, I promise we will get to talking about actual football other than all this other stuff outside of football, but this was too good to pass up. Winner, Chuck Pagano's marriage. While trying to explain how his wife sometimes gives him a hard time over his on-air analysis, Chuck slipped up and said this.
Do these
We've
actually
done this
matter?
before, and I've gotten home and got my ass ate out by Tina. I've gotten home and got my ass ate out by Tina. You guys are fucking pigs. Ow.
Remember when ESPN used to be a family show? Yeah, that's over now. Honestly, the Howard Stern show is more tame these days.
I was working on a new song about hot water.
Winner, the Eagles defense. The Eagles defense held the Saints to 12 total points. The Saints came into that game with 91 points over the first 2 weeks of the season. Loser, Nick Sirianni for some reason.
Because you're a loser?
I've never seen a winning head coach be so hated by their fans. Under Nick Sirianni, the Eagles have never missed the playoffs. They were just a play away from winning the Super Bowl. And 1 year later, fans are calling for him to be fired. And now, in week 3 of this year, the Eagles win. And sports personalities and fans alike are all complaining about a failed fourth down conversion attempt in the first half of a game he won. I really don't get why Eagles fans hate their head coach so much. Be honest, Eagles fans. Safe space here. Is it because he cried during the national anthem at the Super Bowl? Winner, the Colts, kind of. And this is what I mean by this week. We have a lot of winners that feel like losers. The Ravens won, but can't feel good about blowing that lead. The Eagles won, but for some reason don't feel good about it. And that brings us to the Colts. They won, but Anthony Richardson can't be in the winner segment after this interception. And what about this one last week? So winner the Colts, but loser Anthony Richardson's vision. Remember in Major League when Charlie Sheen sucked and all he needed was a pair of glasses? Well, has anyone given Anthony Richardson an eye exam recently? Assuming his eyes aren't the problem, man, if only there was a Super Bowl champion veteran on the team who recently proved he can still take a shaky team to the playoffs. If only the Colts had one of those lying around. Winner hook and ladder plays. The Lions pulled off this beauty of a hook and ladder play, and they did it without lining up offsides. See, Patrick Mahomes? If you don't line up offsides, the refs don't throw the flag.
To take away greatness like that, I mean...
And then the 49ers in desperation mode had to play a little pitchy woo-woo. Shout out Scott Van Pelt. And it almost worked, but you know my favorite part of this play? The lineman catches the ball no problem. And you know who drops it and can't catch it? The wide receiver. The wide receiver is the one to drop it. And it wasn't a bad throw either. He should have caught that. And that, Patrick Mahomes, is what taking away greatness looks like.
To take away greatness like that, I mean...
Winner Mike McDonald. He is the first head coach in Seahawks franchise history to ever start 3-0. Guys, that Seahawks defensive unit looks pretty nasty, especially against the pass, which brings me to the next loser. Secondary play against DK Metcalf. Metcalf now has 7 career touchdowns of 50 yards or longer, 2 of them coming in the last 2 weeks. Winner, return of the Josh Allen MVP conversation. It happens every year, and it's coming early this year. Will it last? Absolutely not. Josh is going to have 3 games in a row this season where he has 9 turnovers, and the magic of him is that he'll still somehow win 2 of those 3 games, but that'll take him out of the MVP conversation. It's inevitable. Loser, the Jaguars front office. You guys paid Trevor Lawrence how much? Since getting his new contract, let me get myself together here. Since getting, you guys paid Trevor Lawrence. You just gave him like $200 million. Oh my God, he's never been good. He had like 8 games in a row that were pretty good in like that 1 year. Other than that, you guys gave him $200 million. Ooh, that is so funny. Since getting his new contract, Trevor Lawrence has a rating of 75.1. For reference, in that same time span, Daniel Jones has a rating of 80.6. Lawrence has a completion percentage of 52.8. Daniel Jones has a completion percentage of 59.6. Lawrence has just 2 touchdown passes on the year. Daniel Jones has 4. Bro, you guys gave a completely unproven Trevor Lawrence a contract twice as lucrative as the overpriced, proven to be bad Daniel Jones contract, and Daniel Jones is somehow better. This is why you don't pay unknown players early. If you're not 100% sure, you don't pay this early. You guys had him for 2 more years minimum because it was a rookie contract. So we had played 3 years, right? So you got before the 4th year, you exercise the 5th year option. So then you got the next 2. And after that, if you still don't know and your hands are still in the air and you're like, I think he's good, but yeah, he's inconsistent. He's good for half a season. He's not. All right, that's when you slap him with a tag and try and figure it out for 1 more year. And if after that you still don't know, the answer is probably no, because at that point, we've gotten 6 years out of him and we still don't know. Okay, it's time to move on. Winner, Robert Saleh's job security. It's no secret that Saleh and general manager Joe Douglas need to win right now. If they don't make the playoffs this year, they're both fired this offseason. Suffice to say, they're both pretty thrilled about these last 2 Jets games where they won after blowing the opener against the 49ers back in week 1. Loser, Malik Willis' revenge game trash talk. On Thursday, it was reported that Malik Willis had no ill words to say about the Titans. Willis told The Athletic, "I'm more than blessed for the opportunity the Titans have given me. They brought me into this league, whether those guys are there or not. The organization, they took a shot on me. Miss Amy, they did a great job by me for all I'm concerned." Willis said that ahead of playing them on Sunday and ahead of beating them on Sunday. But I mean, like, damn, Malik, stop being such a nice and humble human being. You're making Russell Wilson look bad.
He got a petty game ball, so yeah, it's great getting a dub for Russ for sure.
And that is all we've got for winners and losers of week 3 of the NFL season. I'll catch you guys next Wednesday for the next episode of Winners and Losers. I'm Seattle Mike on the mic. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.